Yeah, so we got kicked out, guys. Yeah.
So this is from Samurai, which is a sister company of just 3 locations in Vancouver. There's two locations in Vancouver. There's one here, there's one downtown on Davie Street, and there's also one in Richmond called Banzai. And the best thing about this place is that the sushi is freaking.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But like that being said, there's a lot of people that really hate on Samurai a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's not. Well, you don't go there for authenticity. Like, what are your thoughts?
I mean, there is a place in my heart for Samurai / Banzai. I can already feel my Japanese friends judging me though. You know what I mean? Especially like family back in Japan. They'll look at this and they'll be like, this is not sushi, right? But I just feel like this is like a part of the Western take on it and how sushi has kind of spread in North America. You know, it's big, it's affordable. These rolls are just a lot more easier to accept in terms of flavor and even the way it looks. I think now because of places like Samurai, people have just come to accept sushi more now, right? And a lot of them are able to enjoy omakase now. A lot of people are able to enjoy raw fish now. And can you imagine like what it was like back then, where, you know, California roll was invented and maybe that was the only type of sushi they ate.
Like California roll is not even Japanese, and I think that's the coolest thing about it.
Exactly.
Like, you know, this whole California roll is $3.95. Like this thing.
You can't beat that.
This thing. Like
Yeah.
this whole set is $10, and this can feed like 2 people. It's just you can't beat that.
Like for me, obviously, like born in Japan, my encounter with sushi was probably one of those kaiten sushi, which is a conveyor belt sushi. Back there, we don't have rolls like this. But I do enjoy it, and when I am in Japan, I miss rolls like this. I miss the avocado, the different sauces that's on there. The teriyaki sauce, they use unagi sauce, right?
Is avocado ever used in traditional sushi?
I would say no.
No, never,
No.
right? So
No.
it is very westernized.
It's a very westernized thing. And I mean, rolls like this too, like the combination of adding, well, this one is a BC roll, right?
Yeah.
And has
salmon skin.
salmon skin?
I feel like if we were to show someone in Japan this, like they would scream. They would be like, "What is this?" But it's almost like there's this interpretation of food because of what the given ingredients there are
Yes.
in Vancouver, in BC, and in
No, and
North
it has
America.
evolved. Like sushi has evolved. And I mean, you know, without it being introduced here and without people creating rolls like this, sushi would have never evolved if you think about it. Okay, so this is my regular order at Samurai. So I get their negi toro, which I don't think that, well, for obvious reasons, because it's very cheap. They definitely do not use the toro part of the tuna, but I think they chop up the whatever tuna they have, and then they mix it with the green onions. Okay, so I order this, and then I always order, not always, but sometimes order the ikura. Not everyone's a fan of
How's
it.
the ikura from? I've never had the
It really varies. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but that's what you're paying for, right? Yeah. So this is the ikura, and I always with it get the salmon sashimi because I mean, unlike the place we went earlier with Yugo, there's a good balance between the shari, which is like the rice, and the fish on top, right? There's a good balance, and there's no too much of either or. Whereas this I tend to, I mean, you can see in her roll as well that, I mean, the rice is, yeah, there's tons of rice. So what I like to do is use this leftover rice from this nigiri and kind of eat it with the sashimi. Yeah, so that's the reason why I don't get salmon nigiri like this and order it in a sashimi form. Yeah, that's a lot of rice, right? Yeah, so we got kicked out, guys. Yeah.
Probably just for
Exactly. Well, we can eat sushi anywhere, right? Especially when it comes to samurai takeout.
Yes.
So yeah, I just feel like the importance of having joints like this, like in Vancouver, is like it makes sushi more affordable. And a lot of the times, like when you think of sushi, it's like it can get very expensive. It's a higher end cuisine, right?
And with so many different types of sushi it is, I don't think there's like bad or good. I think everything has its own specialty thing.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate Vancouver so much for all the different types there are.
I agree with you. Like we have the authentic, very traditional, really respecting the traditions of sushi, how it's traditionally made in Japan. And there are ones that's fusion, right? Where they integrate different kinds of cuisine into one. And we have like the very Western California roll was invented in Vancouver, for example. Like there's just not one kind of sushi anymore. And I think at this, in this time, we have to accept that, right? 21st century, like we've got to accept that there's just different types now and not just one kind. And just like anything else, food evolves. Right?
The way it's evolved, ain't complaining.
I agree with you. I'm very thankful we can have different types of sushi in Vancouver.
Gotta roll
with it.
Thank you so much for following the sushi adventure today. We hope you liked this, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want us to cover next time in our series. And goodbye for now.
Can you make it a Kyoto style sushi? Yes, very similar one. But water is different, rice is different, everything is different. So my philosophy, much possible use local. Then my background skill, Japanese, local ingredients, my skill, technique. Then collaboration.